National Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
On the ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, break. Dragon 60. Stephanie.
Setting up a throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it'll be their football.
Yellow, yellow.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They're going for it with Mahomes. Finds Judy near the sideline. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
18, Pioneer. Ready, ready. Let go.
From the 23. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
McCaffrey finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short. That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready?
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready?
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep. When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Yellow.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Viking 18. Go.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Come on. Hit.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that will add to their score.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense. often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases, and right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a first down.
43! 43!
Running behind center with Swift. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions! Tag! Warriors 70! Hook!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Throwing from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Julian Blackman. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the fourth. David Njoku, the touchdown. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the fourth. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready?
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. With 1:54. Defense burns a timeout.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready up.
Offense to the line for second down.
60 Maverick. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
60 Bobcat. Stephanie. Trap 60. Go.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it